When did you first try any drugs?
Kid. 10
when you were a
years
kid?
old, 9 years old.
What kind of shit?
Smoking and drinking.
Right.
Then as I got older, I tried acid.
How old were you when you first tried acid?
Probably 11.
Wow.
Yeah, real young.
Jesus, man.
But when you were the champ, when you were in your prime, like when you beat Trevor Burbick, were you doing anything back then?
It's drinking a lot.
Drinking a lot? Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. First guy that I ever used as an example of to break that old myth that you can't have sex before fights. And I was like, well, that's out the window.
For sure.
Because you would talk about it all the time. You'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Your logic made sense, too. You're like, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to be thinking about sex. I'll just get it out of the way.
Yeah, and it's over with. You don't have to do it. You have your refuel for the next 6 weeks and just go with your fight.
Do you think that was a myth, that it made you weak?
Yeah, I think it's a myth.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to make sense. When did you start, like, regularly smoking weed?
Since I was like 10 years old.
The whole time you were fighting, you were regularly smoking weed?
Well, you know, when you're a kid, your mother gives you liquor and marijuana for you to think that you're going to go to sleep or something, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That never happened in my house.
Never, yeah.
No.
My mother was alcoholic and stuff.
Damn, that's harsh. Liquor and marijuana, see if you go to sleep.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
What benefits do you get out of marijuana? Like, what does it do for you?
Hey, man, if I didn't, I'd have a bad day. Yeah, I'm a really moody guy without it. And it just, it smooths me out. As soon as I take it, I'm a whole different person. I'm really on top of my game. I'm balling.
Yeah, I feel the same way sometimes. It makes me nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, calms me down.
The drugs you do are most ego enhancing.
Right, like coke.
Yeah, you're like, oh, the baddest mother. You're just gone, man.
Yeah, you know, you've never had coffee. I've never had coke.
Never?
Never.
Oh, man.
Feel like I
Bad
missed out.
exchange, huh? No, you didn't miss out on nothing, man.
Yeah, that one I ducked. When I was in high school, my friend's cousin used to sell it. And he wasted away to nothing. Him and his girlfriend would hang out in the attic, never come out. They would just sell coke and watch TV. It was bad. Like it was like a vampire bit him. He just
man.
became a...
Once you get in that kind of vicious cycle, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a few years ago, if you smoked weed, you felt like you were a criminal. Like,
yeah, you had to hide all the time, look around. Man, you're looking around, who's that, a cop?
like, we're both high right now.
Man, the kite.
It's fine. Everything's good. Having a nice conversation.
Beautiful, I agree. I totally agree.
One day, people will be able to see things, like everybody will be able to see things the way you do. And then we'll all have this understanding of what these things are. They're tools that can help us. All these things, including marijuana. Mm-hmm. It's a tool to help us. You could abuse any tool. You could abuse any tool there is. You could take a hammer and hit yourself in the head if you're stupid. You could abuse anything. But you could also use it build yourself a beautiful house. And with cannabis, you could use it to makes you a nicer person. It does. It makes you more. I feel more vulnerable. I have more of a sense of community. I'm always hugging people when I'm high. I want to hug everybody. You know?
I agree. It's a better feeling than, you know what I mean?
It makes you feel kind.
I agree. I like feeling kind.
A lot of people fall into drug addictions, relapsing. When they relapse, they're not physically addicted when they're relapsed. Obviously, they're clean. And then they decide to go back in. It's because there's comfort in those old patterns. Because this new way of life is just, they get anxiety. They feel like it's a lot of pressure to stay clean.
Oh, so explain it. I hate that. I always hated that. Oh, wait, I never wanted to do drugs, but then I do them again. Yeah. I never wanted. I hate it. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, come on. You understand what I'm saying? No, I don't want.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want that.
Next
and then once you do that, then you're going all out now. You got the liquor there, the girl. Oh, man, this is just a dark, vicious cycle. It's real dark.
Yeah, it's self-destructive.
Real dark, yeah. It's all about ego inflating and self-deprecating, self-destruction.
It also alleviates you from the responsibility of improving.
100%.
That pressure of like keeping it together, staying sober, being disciplined. All that stuff, once it's gone, it's gone. Like, I'm just fucking crazy. I'm crazy. This is just what I do. I'm crazy. And it's easy to fall into that trap, and that's what happens to a lot of people who relapse with drugs.
I never want to go back to that again. That's just That's just a no-win situation. And I would never let my children, I have a 10-year-old daughter and 8-year-olds, I would never let them live the life that I live. I would hate that. I would always fight so hard. I never want them to be in the environment that I grew up in.
Yeah, of course. That's one of the great things about marijuana that people don't understand. They think that a drug is a drug is a drug. They're all falling under the same category. But you can use marijuana and just be peaceful and not chaotic, and the opposite. It'll make you think more about the consequences of ruining your life.
Can I tell you something ridiculous? I fought in Detroit, Michigan one time. I fought Andrew Galata. I tested for marijuana. They charged me $300,000.
Jesus Christ.
Fined me $300,000.
That's a lot of money. Where'd that money go? Who took it?
The commissioner.
They broke it up.
Yeah.